Did you know that the majority of Shiba Inu tokens are in the hands of a very small group of holders? Yes, you heard that right. While millions of people might be involved in SHIB, the real power lies in the hands of a select few. Today, we'll be revealing exactly who these whales are and how their massive holdings might impact the future of SHIB. If you think you understand the SHIB landscape, stick around because this might just blow your mind. Hello, fellas watching from every corner of the world. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Zaki Crypto Update, your go-to channel for everything crypto. Today's video is going to be a real eye-opener. We're taking a deep dive into the wallets holding between 100 billion and 10 trillion Shiba Inu tokens. Yes, these are the real whales of SHIB, and we've got the latest data that shows just how much influence they have over the market. But before we get started, let me remind you, I am not a financial advisor. Everything discussed in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Always do your research and seek advice from financial professionals before making any investment decisions. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's SHIB whale analysis. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You may think the Shiba Inu supply is widely distributed across millions of wallets, but in reality, just 668,000 addresses hold the majority of SHIB's circulating supply. So who are these massive holders? What are they doing with their tokens, and how might their actions impact the future of Shiba Inu? Watch until the end to uncover the full story and understand how these whale movements could affect SHIB's price in the coming months. The details are stunning, and they may change how you approach your SHIB strategy moving forward. Before we dive deeper into the specifics, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Zaki Crypto Update if you haven't already. We bring you the latest and greatest in the world of crypto, and you don't want to miss out on future updates. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop a new video. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. Recent data from Interblock reveals that addresses holding between 100 billion and 10 trillion SHIB tokens collectively hold a significant portion of the token's circulating supply. To be more specific, just 668,000 addresses control over 302 trillion SHIB tokens. That's a staggering amount of control concentrated in a relatively small group of wallets. But let's break this down further into the different categories of these large holders and see how they're accumulating, or in some cases, redistributing their SHIB holdings. First, we have the group holding between 100 billion and 1 trillion SHIB tokens. As of the latest data, these wallets collectively control 173.03 trillion SHIB. In terms of percentage, this represents a 1.01% increase in their holdings over the past 30 days. Now, here's the interesting part. While these holders have been accumulating more SHIB, the number of wallets in this range has decreased by 1.89%. This suggests that while some smaller holders may have dropped out, bigger players have stepped in, buying up their holdings and increasing the concentration of SHIB in the hands of fewer, more significant holders. This is often referred to as whale consolidation, and it's something we've seen happen with other major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Essentially, the whales are becoming even bigger as they buy out smaller players. But it doesn't stop there. Now let's talk about the next tier of whales, those holding between 1 trillion and 10 trillion SHIB. This category is even more exclusive, but these wallets collectively control 129.51 trillion SHIB. Over the past month, their holdings have increased by 0.20%. Which may not seem like much, but when you're talking about trillions of tokens, every little bit counts. These are the top tier whales, and their actions have the potential to dramatically influence the market. Interestingly, this group has seen a 2.33% increase in the number of addresses. More wallets have entered the 1 trillion to 10 trillion SHIB range, which means that despite the relatively small increase in holdings, the number of participants at the highest level is growing. Let's take a moment to discuss what's happening with the medium-sized holders. These are addresses holding between 10 billion and 100 billion SHIB. According to recent data, the number of addresses in this range has decreased by 1.18%. However, their total holdings remain significant at 58.57 trillion SHIB. What we're seeing here could indicate a redistribution of SHIB from smaller to larger holders. Some medium-sized holders are likely selling off their tokens, possibly because they're taking profits, while larger holders are using this opportunity to accumulate even more. But that's not the only movement we're seeing. In contrast, the number of wallets holding between 1 billion and 10 billion SHIB has actually increased. This category has seen a 1.12% rise, with total holdings reaching 19.97 trillion SHIB. While these are still significant amounts of SHIB, it's clear that even smaller holders are beginning to position themselves, potentially seeing an opportunity to accumulate SHIB at lower prices. Now that we've gone through the data, let's talk about what this could mean for the future of Shiba Inu. On the one hand, the increasing concentration of SHIB in fewer wallets suggests that the large holders have confidence in the project. They're not only holding onto their tokens, but are actively accumulating more. This could be a sign that they expect SHIB's price to increase in the future, perhaps as more use cases are developed for the token or as its ecosystem grows. However, there's also a flip side to this. When a small number of wallets hold a large portion of the supply, there's always the risk that if these whales decide to sell, it could put significant downward pressure on the price. This is especially true for tokens like SHIB, where the market can be highly sensitive to large movements. So what should you take away from all this? It's important to keep an eye on these large wallets and track their activity. If we start seeing these holders offloading large amounts of SHIB, it could signal a shift in sentiment, and you might want to reconsider your position. On the other hand, if these whales continue to accumulate, it could be a sign that SHIB still has strong growth potential. At the end of the day, Shiba Inu remains one of the most exciting projects in the crypto space. Its passionate community, ambitious roadmap, and ecosystem developments like Shibarium make it a token worth watching. But as always, it's crucial to stay informed. Whether you're a long-term holder or someone who's just getting into SHIB, understanding the whale activity behind the scenes is key to navigating the market successfully. And that's it for today's in-depth look at Shiba Inu's biggest holders. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Zaki Crypto Update for more updates on your favorite crypto projects. Let me know in the comments what you think about these whale movements. Do you think they'll boost SHIB's price, or are we looking at potential volatility ahead? Thank you for watching, and if you're hungry for more crypto insights, check out my other videos to stay ahead of the game. Until next time, keep your eyes on the market, keep learning.